Hello and welcome. Before you watch this video, please pause it and try this problem on your own. Okay, so they're giving us a table, x and f of x. And they're saying it's based on the function f. So x is your input, right? And an f of x is the output based on x, right? It's the output. If that confuses you, you might want to rewrite f of x as just y. Y could be thought of as the output of x, and essentially everything would be the same. But we're going to use f of x because function notation, these are functions, and function notation is super awesome and useful. So the equation that represents this function is which of the following? I think because this is a multiple choice question, it actually makes the most sense to try these equations out and see if they work or don't. So what do I mean? Well, if the first choice was the answer, f of x equals 3 of x, that would just mean that our input x, which is the exponent here, is a power of 3, and if we plug in an x, we should get the output that matches in the table. So let's try it. So here, if we plug in 3 for x, this function would read as f of 3, instead of f of x, we're using 3 for x, and that equals 3, and x is your exponent, 3 to the third power. But look at the table. What does f of x actually equal? It equals 9, right? Does 3 to the third equal 9? No, 3 to the third is 27. It's 3 times 3 times 3. So this function doesn't fit the table. If you plug in 3 for x, the output is 27. It doesn't work. So I move on. Function number 2. Function 2 works for the first input. In function 2, let's just do it real quick. In function 2, f of 3 equals 3 times x. So 3 times 3, which is 9. It works for the first one. Then keep going, keep checking. F of 4, however, equals 3 times 4, which is 12, but the table, the output should be 17, so it doesn't work. Choice 3, 2 to the x plus 1. So here, if we plug in, let's just do it over here. Sorry, do it below. So here we're representing choice 3. Sorry, let me do it to the left. It's a little bit more clear. So f of 3 equals 2 to the third plus 1, which equals 8 plus 1, which equals 9. So an input of 3 gives us an output of 9. 3, 9, that works. F of 4 is 2 to the fourth plus 1. 2 to the fourth is 2 times larger than 2 to the third, so it's 16. Plus 1 is 17. It's working. Keep going. F of 6 equals 2 to the sixth plus 1. So 2 to the sixth is 4 times larger than 2 to the fourth. It's 2 more 2's being multiplied. So it's 64. 4 times larger than 16. Plus 1 is 65. So it works. And if you keep testing it, it will work for all of them. Alright, so it's choice number 3. Choice 4 also doesn't work. You can test it.